Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Shrimadbhagavatam89. As you may remember, Nabi wanted a son, and so he asked his Brahmins to make a yagna. When the Brahmins worshipped at the yagna, they actually saw the form of the Lord, and they said, "We feel so small and so ashamed to ask a favor of you, when we have been granted the greatest reward for our yagna, your presence. Please forgive us for asking you for this favor." Narayana looked kindly at his worshippers, who stood with tears flowing from their eyes, and said, "Do not humiliate yourselves. Nabi wants a son like me, and so he has asked you to perform this yagna. There is no one like me, so I will myself be born as his son. To me, nothing is more precious than the word of a Brahmin. And when Brahmins, great Brahmins like you, have performed this yagna, I will honor you by granting your wish. I will be born as the son of Nabi." In course of time, a son was born to Nabi, and the king, knowing that it was the Lord, who had taken the form of a child to bless him, felt there was no one equal to him in good fortune. The child was named Rishabha, and the fame of the child spread far and wide. When his son reached manhood, Nabi crowned him as king and went to Badri, where he worshipped Nara and Narayana, till he reached the feet of the Lord. Rishabha, in course of time, married Jayanti, the daughter of Indra, and became the father of 100 sons. The eldest of them was Bharata. The country which he ruled later became known as Bharatavarsha. The purpose of Rishabha avatar was to show the world that a man can be king, be surrounded by wealth and luxury, and all the many things which tempt him, live with the most beautiful of women, be the father of many children, live the life of a perfect grihasta, and yet live like a sannyasi. This was the lesson taught to the world by Rishabha. It is the peculiarity of human beings that they try to emulate whatever person is in a high position. And so it is the responsibility of a good king to set an example to his subjects and make them walk in the path traced out by himself. This was the purpose of this avatar. Rishabha taught the people that living a family life, the life of a grihasta, people could still so arrange this life that they could achieve dharma, artha, fame, children, happiness, and salvation in the end by righteous living and selfless performance of all actions. Though he was himself beyond worldly things, Rishabha lived according to the rules set down by the Brahmins and ruled the kingdom like an ideal king. 59. The teachings of Rishabha. To propagate the lesson of living a life of detachment to the world, the king Rishabha once called his sons to his side and taught them the rules of living. He said, "My sons, this human body has been given to us not to enjoy worldly things, like animals do, but for a higher purpose. Purity of mind is essential. There are 2 immense gateways. Serving people who are great is one gateway to salvation. The other is the one which leads to worldliness, and this is entered by attachment to the senses and the objects of the senses. Equanimity of the mind is the one thing you should strive for. You should learn to receive gain and loss with the same calm frame of mind. Anger should be conquered and the mind should be brought under control. Devotion to the Lord should be the sole aim of life. You should not become attached to wife and children, wealth and kingdom. People should desire only that much which is essential for the maintenance of the body. Because of some wrong actions performed in the previous janma, this body has been given to you to live in." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.